And huzzah! Hi, this is Malak, and welcome to episode 13. Well, it's not really episode, but you know, live stream, blah, 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 13 of my Never Magic. Yeah, we're just doing things. I noticed that Hellfire is somewhat upset at the moment, mostly for, you know, not having killed anything. But they've got like so few hit points. I'm wondering how we're gonna get them. I think I might need to merge them with something other than fire. Something that might... I don't know. I don't think any of these actually are gonna affect their hit points. Unless it's like a school of magic that is lots of defensive stuff. But I guess we'll see. Because I think they're gonna crack. They're not looking good. The most I can maybe do is set one of these things to fail again. So we can kind of like do that. And then we can get some easy victories that aren't dangerous. Because we've got the little portal thing here, the Nexus Gateway. So it's not like if they block off the area, we can't kind of get through to the important areas anyway. I say important areas, I mean that's a level 8. That's not as violent as all the others. Well, that's level 7. That's not particularly violent either. I mean, I say that, but still. I think taking Hellfire on another mission is gonna end badly for them. Probably. Anyway. I actually don't really know what we were in the middle of doing. I know we got the burb done. Oh, look at it! Oh, it's doing weaving. I mean, it's a weaver bird, so obviously weaving would... But it's kind of like... That's cool! Like... I'm not even sure what to make of that. I don't like how the scarecrowers are getting destroyed by growers. Okay, Delta, could you just please kill? Oh no, you can't, Delta. You are like fireless. I think the scarecrower is not gonna last that long. I'm just gonna try and kill the thing now. There we go. Now you can repair it without having to worry about the spectral cloacas destroying it. Poor Delta. Exhausted. Has insomnia. That is a problem. Not a vast problem, but it's still a problem. I'm just gonna set these to mine to get them off the path. There we go. Nope, things are being woven. We haven't done any statue-related things. Hey, Chosen! Oh, dark fruit cider. I'm assuming that's what you mean by dark fruit. I technically also have dark fruit cider, sort of. Basically, I have a cider and I've added my own bit of fruit to it, so, you know, it's my own little brew, as it were. Well, I mean, it's not really a brew, it's just, you know... Gonna pour some more because I have run out. Freya actually, the moment I started the stream properly, Freya decided that she wasn't interested in being on my lap anymore. I don't think she actually likes me talking to other people, so I think she just kind of like makes herself scarce, if that makes sense. I don't know. Got like jealousy issues or something. Yeah, I know the one pagey. It's not bad. I like all the kind of dark fruit side of things. I think they're just very, very good. Very easy drinking. What's going on over here? Ah, we got the spinny boy. The spinny boy has been doing things. Now we're on a mass culling of rats. Oh, no. People have decided that that's enough rat culling for now. Or I'm being loud and she doesn't like that. I don't think I speak any... Well, I suppose I speak in a different voice when I'm speaking to her than when I'm speaking to you lot. I guess it might be louder? I don't know. Croaca migration. Oh, so they're gonna spawn even more. Hellfire, don't break. Is there like recreation? I think, did we create like a schedule thing? Unhappy. Yeah, extra recreation. And no cleaning duties was my decision if people are unhappy. Maybe I should make it so anyone who's critically unhappy. Conviction 0 to 50. Let me have a little look at what the settings are. I think 0 to 25 needs to be a different priority again. So we've got unhappy, but I feel like I'm going to add one more. Add a custom group. Extra unhappy. And we're gonna add to this conviction is in the range of 1 to 20, 0 to 25. Done. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this one so that it's 26 to 50. I'm then gonna change the priorities, so you know the schedules. Extra unhappy get put in the... You need to just sleep and recreate. You just need to chill, okay? You need to... I mean, I'm actually going to put recreation even more. So, like, there's going to be little naps during the day. When everyone else is recreating. Recreating. So what's that? 3, 3, 3, 3. There you go. You can have, there's basically sort of like a midday sort of nap. Although then again, I should probably just be sensible and make it a bit more nappy. I probably shouldn't call it nappy, to be fair. There you go, Hellfire. Go and have recreation that may slightly prevent you from going completely batshit crazy. We didn't. We need to actually promote Hellfire, I believe. No, it's yes, we do. In fact, actually, we can promote Hellfire. Maybe that'll cheer him up. But yeah, the Jade thingy needs Hellfire to be an apprentice, because they're the one with dark magic. So I need to decide what Hellfire needs to become. They're gonna snap any second though. Maybe getting promoted will cheer them up. It's a good thought. The question is, what do I merge with Fire? Hellfire's not in the chat, so Hellfire doesn't get an opinion on how they're gonna be evolved. I mean, double fire is definitely a possibility. But I do like the idea of something adjacent. I don't think that it's to do with the wand as to why they need victory, so I don't think it's the element that makes them unhappy. It's that technically it's the wand, and we can't now change their wand to anything other than fire. I kind of want to jump into something a bit different. We do have a fire-earth combo, that is true. We don't have anyone planty. Like we have one person who's planty, but not really. You see, some of these opposite things are really, really good. You know, the ones where you do opposites. Well, fire lightning means that they're just going to be very good at fire and lightning. We've got someone who's double lightning anyway, so we've got quite a lot of people who are water, but I like the idea. Extra critical hit chance, and criticals do so Torrent and Flow, they just become like ridiculously powerful with those spells. Extra dodge. Oh, if they kill an enemy, they gain hit points. Steam Sorcerer does seem interesting. Because all we have to do is upgrade their wand, and then they'll get extra fire on top of that. But so if you get 8 fire, which you don't have to double the fire to get there, but I think you need an awful lot of luck to do that. So for example, if we just did double fire, full-on Pyromancer, they'd get 7 fire, 8 when we upgrade the wand, 8 would unlock the lance, and then the lance would be, oh maybe we do go full-on fire. I've got to be careful, because we only need 2 dark. We get a -1 penalty to dark if we go Pyromancer, but that leaves us with 2. 2 is enough to do the Jade thing. We could go full-on Pyromancer. I don't want to go too many, like, full-on crazy people, but you got to admit, it is tempting. We can do full-on Pyromancer in this particular occasion. Oh yeah. Let's You wanna know what this is all about. So deals heavy damage to front row enemy. 50% critical chance. Pierces all shields, armor, and resistance. Any overkill damage is dealt to the enemy behind the target. Total damage. Well, the base damage is 250. Fireball, which we've been using, the base damage is 20. Jesus. Mages intrinsically can cast 1 ultimate spell per day. If they became a Mancer, they gain 1 ultimate cast, and anyone with high conviction as well. It's basically this, I believe. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, because it says, at the bottom there, it says available casts 1 out of 1. Other spells do not have such things. So I think that is the ultimate cast. Unlocks it at 8. Let's go with fire. Let's make... I mean, with a name like Hellfire, you kind of have to. Oh, we need 54 Gnosis shards. That's why we hadn't done it already. We need more students, actually, annoyingly enough. But we do have a load of dark ones, so we can start looking for Pagey's replacement. Well, not Pagey's replacement, but... I mean, literally, it is Pagey's replacement. So, actually, let's go. Let's go summon a load of dark magic stuff. Successor, yes. Yeah, I like that. You want to do it, Chosen? You like summoning the new recruits? I'll take an okay as an uncommittal kind of. Sure, why not? So Hellfire's probably gonna snap. No, fair enough. Mess is being cleaned up as food is being cooked. I do like how we have Wild Magic and Hellfire now both doing cooking. Having two people doing cooking simultaneously is quite nice. Oh, Chosen is... Yeah, basically put it like the Second Coming is... they're a little way away from level 10. But the moment they get to level 10, they get promoted to teacher. And then Chosen One, your original character gets retired. Yeah, we're not too bothered about storms. We could put another lightning rod here, though. Yeah, I could put another lightning rod. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're gonna do like every single one simultaneously. I didn't actually realize that you can do them all simultaneously. I just thought I queued up 4 different summons. But it looks like... Why did you climb the ladder and then take it from the chest below? What? You're just like showing off. Hey, look! I can do this! So yeah, the fact that you're loading up the thing and you're summoning 4 pupils, new students simultaneously is kind of cool. Dungeon room will spawn monsters soon. Yeah, this one. And hopefully Hellfire can then have some fun. We've got 1 minute 30 something seconds before this room has been neglected long enough to spawn monsters. And then you never know, we might, just might, be able to get Hellfire down there to help clear the room with loads of other powerful people. Probably both Hellfires simultaneously, so they both get a win. Oh, there's Chosen One. Oh, hello. Oh, but it doesn't actually do them simultaneously. It still just queues them up. We got Boris. Like, seriously, the moment this fogs up, I'm immediately sending a team involving both Hellfires. We're getting Zappies. Oh, the Zappies here. Oh, I suppose we are getting the Leakies. Because there's no roof here, is there? I think we need to temporarily put a bit of roofage. That's what I think. Look at that. Jeez. Yeah, roofs are being a little bit awkward, aren't they? I just have to put different, like multiple different roofs. No wonk. I am tired of your wonk. And then I'm just gonna put like maximum priority on these just to get them done. At least then the rain won't get in. Oh, we've got another student coming in. Looks like another Vivified. Okay. Right. Start battle. Just immediately start battle. Zen, you can be frontline tank. Ember Golems, typical. We want our fire people in on this battle. But typical that they're fire resistant creatures. Well, Delta. So Pagey, Wild. We need Zen for defense. We We're going to have Hellfire, and we're going to have the other Hellfire, because they both need... this Hellfire is actually probably okay. Let's keep Pagey. Because Pagey is going to deal some damage. This Hellfire can stay at the back, and hopefully not attract too much... What is this? Oh, no, that's not good. Pagey, you're fine in this situation. There you go. And also... get a potion of rejuvenation. Fill mana before thing. We're cool. We're cool. We're good. We're good. I just hope that Hellfire can hold their shit together for long enough to get into the fight. Because the last time we had this issue, well, it didn't work out that way. I think Hellfire was waiting for someone else to arrive, or whoever. I think it was his actual Hellfire Prime, wasn't it? Come on, Junior. Come on, come on. Hold it together. Hold it together. Hold it together. Don't you dare break. Don't you dare break. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay. I don't know, Chosen. I'll have to have a look. So, Shadow Cloak. I don't care about the removal of the other shit. Earth Armor. For the first time in a long time, we're doing the Earth Armor. And then we're doing Mass Shield of Wind, actually, I will still do it on the front row. There we go. We're going to do, we're just going to do Vengeance with that guy. And then Pagey's going to be a Tentacle Sweep. This one's just going to go smack. Gonna do the smacks. Mass Shield of Wind. And Vengeance. You see? Hellfire Jr. is actually still doing well, because that Vengeance just killed something. Poor Pagey's getting wrecked. What is the yeah, I think we might need to just do a shield on there to get rid of that horrible thing. Let's do a flow. I mean, we can do a fireball, but I think I'd rather just do a vengeance. How much vengeance is there? Let's do counterattack with them. Vengeance! Yeah, unable to counterattack because of lack of energies. I mean, just smash them. I kind of want... Tentacle Sweep. And we could do a multi-strike. But again, I feel like we can just do another Mass Shield. It served as well. Let's just do a Flame Lash for a laugh. Yeah, that shielding is working. Counterattack. Oh, so close. So close. Smash them. Okay, so Hellfire Jr. got a victory, and hopefully that will, although maybe not immediately, no, definitely not immediately, and mean, it wasn't even that effective at doing that. I kind of feel like I just want to leave both of these on minimum for a bit. Or maybe the other one on minimum. Like, don't recharge this one. And then we can just send Hellfire back in there to get another victory. Because the victory stuff... No, they've gone on a rampage anyway. Fuck! Basically chosen, yes. So even though we managed to get them some victory, they still turned into this fucking bullshit. We tried. We tried. I think we did quite well. Hey, Wild Magic. Please pick something that's on the opposite side of the school. Opposite side of the school. Or just wait and sit there doing nothing. No, don't go back in there and smash something else. Oh no, yeah, wander around. Yeah, wander around aimlessly. I'm okay with that. But yeah, it's just gonna... It should not be allowed to use brooms. I think I said this before, didn't I? Don't you dare smash something valuable. Ah, it is what it is. There's nothing much we can do about it. Oh wow, there's a lot of issues up here, isn't there? Like proper on like broken shit. Yeah, we were not really ready for a storm in this area of the... See here we're getting lightning rod shenanigans happening, which is good. That's what they're there for, but yeah, this bit's not so protected. Damn it, Chosen. I mean, I kind of want to as well, to be fair. Because this is definitely very fire. It would be disappointing if it's basically exactly the same, but purple. And maybe some tentacle particle effects, whatever the hell that would be. It's a second break. I think this is Junior that's broken. Before, I think it was Hellfire Senior. Oh, don't smash all the cool things in there, you little shitbag. Golden berries flourish. Gutberry vines also drop honey drop. Oh, wow! That's really, really cool, actually. Because honey drop is one of those rare things that you kind of really want in quantity for good food. Nice. Very nice. Question is, does that apply to the ones that are up here? I mean, we are over limit. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We're gonna have to get a little horn to do it. Need supporting structure. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna get... Okay, I'm gonna sort out this. Can I queue these up? Maybe. Looks like holding shift does queue them up. But yes, I hadn't clicked at all with the lack of access, which was a bit silly of me. Thankfully, they don't take much to build. Yeah, bit of a micromanaging. Okay. So they're at death's door, and they're about to have a traumatic thing, which is annoying because that's going to make them more likely to snap. But we need anyone really. Who's close? What are you doing? You're okay. Just go and rescue Hellfire. Hang on a second. Little Horn was flagged as building that. Oh, no, because already queued. Yeah, it was already queued from before. Hey, Monica. Why can't I... Okay, no, here we go. Do that. Seems like some of these things, their supporting structure rules are a bit weird. Spectral Quakers, let's get you sorted. Okay, who's going to do the ceremony? Okay. Water seems to be the correct thing to be using here, so let us begin the ritual. Let us begin the ritual. There we go. It'll eventually... Oh, and it stopped raining now. Fuck you, Storm! Ah! Horrible creatures. That's it. Oh, Second Coming is having a go at blapping the cloaca. Oh. There we go. The only problem with that is, of course, we're going to get weird mushrooms growing in there now. Well, the golden berries is just like normal gutberry harvesting shenanigans, I think. Which, don't get me wrong, I think it's a good idea to harvest the crap out of them. But I'm not going to go too crazy with the priority on them. Oh, there's loads of bloody cloacas. They've literally spawned past the walls. And that one's not flagged. Just kill it. Kill the fucking things. And I think what we're going to do is just manually butcher these into something. Whatever we've almost run out of, if you know what I mean. Almost got too little of. In fact, if you just zap that, it stops it. Well, it doesn't stop it messing things up, but it certainly helps kill it before it breaks things. Okay. Yeah, Golden berries. Okay, Hellfire's kind of back. Let me double check. Hellfire is not at death's door, but they do need victory again, which means we're just going to wait for this to run out, and then we're going to send them on a battle again, and it's just the whole thing. I'm actually just going to switch them both off, and then we can have a whole load of stuff. We now have enough Gnosis shards to promote Hellfire as well into full-on Pyromaniac, which is possibly not a good idea if they keep deciding to smash everything up. There's a fire elemental. But hey, you know, it is what it is. We've actually got another fire crystal. We've got a fire crystal over here somewhere. It'll look fancy in the teacher's drunken room. Because he's not getting enough... the trauma. Apparently, no scar effect from that. Thank fuck for that. They're currently still unhappy about losing their edge, but at least they're not unhappy anymore about their eating, so that very hungry is about to disappear. We're gonna send them on another fight in a bit as well. There we go. Let them finish eating. Whereabouts are they? Where are you, Hellfire? In fact, actually, should I just get them promoted now? Fuck it, let's do it. Let us perform the ritual. It's in the what? In the portrait bottom corner. I'm not sure what would... yes, there is... Oh! It isn't what... Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There, here we go. It has an increased... Yeah, okay, so mage... So wand misfire. Not terrible. Yeah, I keep forgetting scars and misfires are different things. But let's turn Hellfire into a full-on Pyromaniac. I think it's the only way. It's the only way to be sure. And we're gonna get someone who needs more leveling up. Well, not needs more leveling up, but someone who's gonna get experience from doing it. Here you go, Delta. You're the only staff that actually can gain experience at this point. Not for long, though. Not for long. Begin the ritual. Actually, one thing I'm gonna... no, that's fine. No, that's cool. Yeah. Fire! Now, they're not immediately going to get access their ultimate ability. Well, they're not... Well, firstly, they need to train up. But what I'm saying is they're not immediately going to end up with 8 points of fire potential. They're only going to go up to 7. They're going to lose a point of water. They're going to lose a point of dark, but still have 2 dark, which is what we need. That's alright. Yeah, Delta, yeah. Force them to carry the Gnosis shards. This is the correct way of doing it. Bring forth the Gnosis shards, Hellfire, for your promotion. Well, it's not really a promotion. It's not even graduation. Advancement? What would it be when you advance to another level in a school or a university? You're... I don't know. Well, whatever it is, it involves being set ablaze. Yeah, it's a thing. Everyone's got their thing. Right, Pagey. Shall we have a little look and see which one of these students needs to be Pagey Jr.? I think we should. Let me know if you're there, Pagey. Because I know sometimes you pop off and grab food or drink or whatever. And then we'll go through the students and see which of the 4 will become Pagey Jr. And then the other 3 will be cast aside when they graduate. Glasses of the Trial. So, as we expected, you now have a maximum of 7. When it comes to fire, and you're already almost level 6. You do want another wolf. Well, unfortunately, there aren't any wolves. So unfortunately, you have to have one of the ones we've got. I know it's a pain, but I've got to play the game. I've got to play the game. We can't always be a wolf at school. But yeah, 4 chances for it to be something that's of a species that you like is enough of a chance. Sorry, paging. So I suppose at that point is like, do you care the difference between Vivified, which we got 3? Oh no, we've got 2 Raven cults, which we can make it so you've got a beaky Raven beak thing. Vivified and Human. They're the only choices really as far as species concerned. Is it really a species with the Vivified? They're not really a species, are they? You're gonna look at the stats? Not interested? So basically you've got loads of mana. You're pretty fast on your feet, but you're not particularly healthy or powerful in combat. Your other things are plant and earth. Yeah. So Boris is got a little bit of air and lightning. They are S-grade power, loads of health. Not too bad with the mana and the speed, but the speed is the lowest thing. So you're definitely going to be doing a lot of damage with the Boris burb. I'm going to say burb, even though they don't look like a burb. But that's definitely the one if you want to do some damage. Casey, lots of health. Again, power is good. And it's very similar to before, actually. Speed being the weakest aspect, but they're Vivified. So they have, like, loads of health anyway. I would say Boris for 27 power is insane. Dale, however, also is pretty good. They are A-grade health and power. B for mana and D for speed. Again, speed is not their thing. They have water and lightning to do it. Yeah, health is definitely very important. If you're going to go with health, then Casey's probably your best bet. They've got the most health. But if you want to go for damage, it's not much less health to go with Boris, but you're way more actual damage potential. And as time goes on, we'll find you some artifacts that give you more health anyway. So Boris, I would personally lean toward Boris because they don't have quite as much health. Oh, hey Freya. They don't have quite as much health as Cassie, but it's just that sheer power extra. Extra power is good. Yeah. Yeah, I think Boris is probably the best bet in this particular situation. It's not ideal, I know. We will get you that upgraded wand. Tier wand. Pagey. Begin the ritual. And we'll also start looking at people going to the magic mirror and getting their customization of their character to look right. I would say that would just be your dual thing. So like, for example, you Chosen, you can definitely go and pick what your second coming is going to look like out of all the options, because that will be you, and Gillen obviously the same. And anyone who's got a 2-element thing going on will be able to pick and customize if they want. They don't have to. It doesn't matter really. This cider's too good. Far too good. I'm almost tempted to just get a load more ones made. Like, what is... We've got a Pagey Junior. We've got a Hellfire Junior, a Wild Magic Junior. We need, like, we need a Zen Junior. Which basically means we're going to need some air ones. Let's get some air ones made. Because we're going to need them at some point, aren't we? So let's get a load of air ones grade 1. Get rid of the fire ones. There we go. I mean, you make a good point, Chosen. We will see what Pagey likes. And to be honest, if Pagey wants to double down on the tentacles, then I'm not gonna deny her that. I can respect wanting twice as many tentacles. Let's have a little look at the ultimate for Second Coming. Because your maximum is 7, so the moment we get a level 3 lightning one, you can start doing ultimate-y things. Your ultimate is polarize. Attack the target, then a random enemy. Then repeats that pattern for up to 8 total hits. Each time an enemy dies, an ally regains 75 mana, and then power and speed contributes to the damage. It's not much damage, base damage 15, but it bounces around recharging your allies. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cannot deny that. Yeah, I do like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. Well, I'm always looking at base damage, which is 15. Your power modifier, like you say, not ideal. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You have the health. We can throw you in there and you can be a tank periodically. I mean, yeah, the D in the power is definitely, like, it's a bit of a weird one because it's 50% power and 50% speed, but they're also not very fast. So you have none of the stats, Second Coming. None of the stats. Also, Pagey, if you wanted something other than Pagey Junior, then just say. I'll leave it at that for now, because Chosen got a custom name, because Chosen's very demanding. Let's see what the actual upgraded ones are like, because Delta probably should be the first one to get an upgraded one, because they are a teacher who has leveled up. So what level 3s do we even have? We only have level 3 lightning, to be fair. And what does that take? Runewood, brains, potions of recharging, and ignium. Ignium is the only thing we don't really have much of. Right, let's take our grumpy Hellfire. They're not actually that grumpy right now, but they could definitely be happier. They could definitely be happier. And I feel like this battle we can not risk too much, but it's a relatively weak to fire things. We're still going to be careful with you, Hellfire. But now I'm going to swap out Pagey and put in Hellfire Senior. Yeah, I think that's as good as anything. They might have been doing some hunting. Then remember, I can flex. Oh, I see. I thought you meant you can, like, flex as in you can show us your muscles. That's good. No, I'm appreciative of that. Yeah, if we need something other than air, because air doesn't, like, air is great, but you're doing really great with the amount of air you've currently got. So your progeny, as we bring them to fruition, yeah, maybe getting something. Oh, here we go. I wasn't keeping track of that at all. Lantern Keeper, show us your innards as we blast you into tiny, tiny bits. That seems a little bit over. Let's just flame lash this thing and just annihilate it in one shot, shall we? Just, like, so dead. Earth armor for the tanking and the taunting. And we'll flame lash for the extra death. Hellfire, get a kill, yes! No kill like overkill, you are 100% correct in that summary. I think we're just gonna flame lash again. I feel like flame lash is the only lash that we are allowed. What's this weak to? Tentacles and earth. Flame lash then. Didn't like that. They don't like it. Up 'em. Let's just go for. Let's go with the flow. Hang on, they're weak to. Yeah. Smack! They didn't like that. Yeah, that was pretty feeble. Lantern Keeper. Oh, Hellfire Jr.'s gotten 2 kills. That's gotta cheer them up. That's gotta cheer them right the fuck up. And also, they gained extra stuff. Hellfire, you best be fucking happy. And why is Delta miserable? Insomniac, yeah, that is a... Yeah, can we fix Insomnia? I'm pretty sure we can fix Insomnia, can't we? But we kind of like... Here we go. I mean, they've got a way more conviction penalties than that at the moment. Let's cure the insomnia. We need a healer and a healer's assistant. Oh, this is involved. This is involved. So the healer needs water. Well, I feel like Delta would have been a good option for this, but we're just gonna have Gillen be the water person. And then the assistant, we're actually trying to get Second Coming to be as leveled up as they can be. Begin the ritual. It's not ideal to use this particular cure, but that insomnia is just gonna... Delta's gonna snap. We can actually. We just need to repel the fog a bit. I know that it gets really expensive until it's contracted a bit more. Oh no, we've got superior repel fog right now. Ice petals, phoenix flowers, smoke sticks. Yeah, we can do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for this insomnia cure to kick in. What the hell? That was scooting around like a crazy person, the Second Coming was. What the hell's going on there? Is this going to be like a weird... Basically, it's exactly like a normal ritual on a bed, but there's 2 people waving wands around instead of 1. Fair enough. Yeah, probably. It'd be interesting to see the water version of someone who has a mental break, I guess. But at least they might be able to get a bite to eat and then go to sleep. Uh-oh, what is the laughing? I don't like the laughing. The fog laughs mockingly. Or like that. Yeah, it's experimental. The students kind of had... One of the students, right, they were asleep. I'm not trying to rub it in, but they were sleeping, like you can't. And they had like a weird dream of just like, yeah, let's do this. So we're just giving it a go. They seem moderately confident. You've now gone to sleep on the floor. You see? Cured! I think someone maybe can we put you to bed? I mean, it could be worse, man. I need to build another room for the teachers and the staff, the faculty. But yes, I don't know why you didn't just stay in bed. But I guess the ghost just went there and took one look at you sleeping on the floor, and then was like, eh. Oh, you've rolled over in your sleep. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, now you're like, ugh. Scheduled for sleeping. I want you to actually go and eat. Get a bit of stir fry. What do you actually like? No, you like rats, don't you? Eat captive dire rat. I think we're back online. I mean, maybe that's why you snapped. So anyway, what I was saying, and I don't know whether it went through before we had a little blip on the stream. Certainly I had a blip. Was, why is it that whenever I've successfully taken a step toward solving someone's mental break issues, that's when they have a mental break? So basically, yeah, they're getting dragged away into the fog. How do we solve this? Is there a solving this? It doesn't tell me whether or not this is something we can prevent. Zen, you're right there. Administer potion of rejuvenation. I don't think we can stop. I have to Google this. Okay, I have to. Mind over magic. Dragged away. Because there's if there's something I have to do, I don't want to waste 15 minutes looking for it. Fighting to get them back is good. You have to, well, as long as you're certain, Wild. I will have to let that happen, I guess. Why is this what you get? Why do you get this? I don't like it. Well, I guess you're not going to go around the school smashing everything up now. That's a shame. You were like our really powerful combat. Battle at the fog trap. Yeah, let's get straight in there then. You don't need to be in here. We do want Pagey because there is something weak. Zen, you might actually be doing some damage on this one. Although then again, I think as long as we just have someone doing damage in general, we're probably fine. Let's go with wild magic. No, they're just not really tough enough. That's the only problem. Hellfire. Yeah. Let's get some Hellfire in here. And Asaya actually has some good buffs and offensives. Now Asaya's pretty strong, so what I'm going to do is I'll put Zen on the back row so that these front rows can start kicking ass. We can then protect the front rows. Okay. Let's go. We need to fuck it up. Bloody hell. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. It does need to, as you rightly say, you know, this is Freya's School of Witchcraft, and then yeet the fog a good distance, and then we can do the whole Jade thing. That'll be cool, because we've now got the Asaya, Hellfire, and Wild Magic. And then we're good. Jeez, Asaya's gonna get 8 nature. How did they get 8 nature? Oh, it's because they had +2 right from the word go. So they're like not far away from being able to unlock their mega cast. I still don't get how they've managed to get 8. Maybe some of this stuff's... Maybe some of this is good. I don't know. Like, how do they get that many? They're just so good. She has, but then... Yeah, exactly. We all fight for your freedom, Delta Halo! Yeah, we're just gonna get straight in there with a flame lash, I think, because damage is good. Okay, well we're gonna do. What are you gonna do? We can do surging strength. We could also do. Yeah, we can just do this. Splish. Wind. Shadow Cloak. Let's get some Shadow Cloak on peeps. Let's do a Flame Lash. Let's just do a Fireball actually. Let's nuke that thing. That was a crit. Shadow Cloak. Yes, Sigma, it's very magic-y. I am running a school of wizardry and witchcraft. Let's just tentacle this weird hallowed one. Another fireball, I guess. Actually, the Flame Lash is cheaper and does more damage slightly. Let's just do boom, Flame Lash. Yep, the shielding did its job. Tentacle sweep. Got plenty of health for a tentacle sweep. Basically chosen. It's from the same people, so yeah. It works for me a bit more. There's not this constant. There doesn't seem to be constant micromanagement so far. Like maybe I'm not encountering that too much. I think we just need to just vine the shit out of this thing. Have vines and come closer. They wouldn't have killed them to use that, but that will kill them. There we go. Now give us our buddy back, you little shits. So Delta's at death door, as we knew ultimately it would be. Zen, could you just rescue our little buddy here? Thank you. You totter about. Oh boy. But yes, so to summarize, we started with the crystal under the ground that can repel the evil fog. The evil fog is this stuff that slowly creeps in and we keep repelling it. And then we just build rooms as we need them. And then they all kind of become specific kinds of rooms. This is the Tower of Learning, where I have a room for each element. So you got lightning, fire, water, nature, dark, etc. And at the top is Chosen, because Chosen, as per fucking usual, is a researcher. So they're researching this room that I built, which looks actually really fucking cool. We've got broomstick things for fast travel between rooms. The fog is coming in closer. Pagey's stitching weird, like, fleshy things. Like, it's kind of cute. It's like a carrier. It just kind of carries things around for us. Bedrooms, hospitals, dormitories. Weird fucking creatures that do weird fucking shit for us. I don't even know what to make of some of these things. Oh god, I forgot to butcher the Crower corpses. Fuck, we've got so many to kill now. Oh my god. How can a dead burb create ghosts? I don't even know. Basically, yeah, Sigma. It kind of grinds up different kinds of solids like woods and rocks and turns them into other kinds of solids. This thing is a weaver bird. Guess what it does? Yeah, it weaves. There's all kinds of weird stuff. Like this pig eats things and shits out different things. This slime digests things and spits out their organs. It's yeah, but we've got a nice little greenhouse up the top, on the ceiling, on the roof, whatever. It's good. I mean, it's a whole thing. And we farm rats because we've got a lot of wolves that like eating rats, so we farm the rats because that makes sense. And then as we level up, we explore the basement and unlock rooms because our mages become powerful and also stressed, but powerful too. And yeah, it all just kind of works out okay. So let's revive our buddy here. Gillen, please revive the traumatized person. It would be most appreciated, whatever. They're kind of cute when they're sleeping. Ah, but now it's not sleeping. No, Delta, it would fucking not. I mean, it actually probably would, to be fair. Yeesh. Yeah, that was actually kind of a close one. What elements are there again? Also want to play the word game again. What elements there are? Hang on, I'm just pouring a cider. So you're gonna have to bear with me a second. The word game's always weird. It's good. So, elements. Well, there's more than this. So we've got fire, water, dark, nature, earth, lightning, and air. So, Delta, you're very hungry. You're scheduled for sleeping, but you're going to go and eat. That's a wise situation to be in. Your conviction is high, but it's supposed to be low. Because you're famished and exhausted, and you're just not happy in general. You got a swollen tongue. You've also now got an awful lot of shit. Okay. Plus one conviction. Overcame their trauma. But you've currently got crippling hesitance. Penalty to max hit point and conviction. Oh boy. Could be worse. Okay, so you've eaten, so you're full. Now you're gonna go and sleep. Get mange. I mean, they could get mange. This is good. Jeez, look at them. Look at all these fuckers. I almost feel like I need an insomniac. No, I need a nocturnal fire mage, because we need someone to be out and about at night when these ghost buggers come along. Right, there's 6 of them. Before I even forget, I'm gonna get our midden jelly to just digest some of them. That's it. We're gonna digest some buggers. What do we need? I mean, meat. We're gonna just get rid of that. We've got so many brains. We don't. It's not even funny. Like, how do I get rid of this particular? There it is. I'm blind. Good God. So, small carcasses, brains, eyeballs, viscera. We don't need anything that Crowers actually produce. We really, really don't. Actually, brains is maybe the only thing that I'm actually interested. So let's get 3 brains. Meat is small carcasses again. Eyeballs, brains, and witchwort. But witchwort doesn't require anything other than unstable enemies. Although the fact that there's no witchwort here, let's just get 4 brains. Because, no, there we go. Witchwort. Do until we have 10. Now we don't have the unstable and enemy spores, but hopefully we can start getting unstable and enemy spores. I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the all of the potions can do. Can we just, like, please kill that? Come on, Ghosty. Oh, but they're there as well. Look at them all. They're fucking everywhere. I hate this migration. I don't even know how they managed to get in here. I mean, I know that they just spawn there. They don't have to... But they're just eating our crops. And I'm going to go to the midden jelly and just turn around and go, actually, just 10 brains. Actually, maybe 8. There we go. 8 brains. Look at them. Stop eating our crops, you little shits. There's so many crow nests. Maybe that's kind of part of the problem. Maybe we need to actually, you know, get rid of these crow nests. Crow nests. Destroy them. Top priority. How did they even get there? They built the nests on our flagstones. A noise. The sound of a dying crower. That's a noise for you, Pagey. Whatever dying sound a crower makes. And hopefully it's a sound that gives someone pleasure. I can't believe the founder's having to repair their own grave. I feel like that's a bit of a insult. Oh my god, they're everywhere. They're little shits. We need to stay on top of the crow ghosts. It'll be the potion-y thing here. I saw a Dragonfire Flask. I saw something like a Dragonfire Flask. Here we go. Oh my god, they're actually not that difficult to make. We need lots of these. A room. A potion brewing room, like an alchemist's potion brewing room, something like that. It's all going to be to do with the game, Pagey, from me. Well, the founder shouldn't have died then, huh? Yeah, I get the impression they're like really, really ancient. And it was to do with the fog that got them. But, I don't know. I kind of feel like having always one of them available is kind of cool. I mean, having just a good supply of potions can't possibly be a bad thing. I'm gonna let other people decide on stuff. Stuff. What does this require? More sinew, but that's fine. We can leave that. 2 Dragonfire Flasks. What is this? Oh, it requires Gnosis Shards. What the fuck? Alchemical salt created through alchemy, used for battle preparations. Oh, I remember seeing this. I will actually use a thing to make a thing. Potion of Strength. Fungal Helix. I'm going to leave that for... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that and put 0. Dragonfire Calming. Removes all stacks. Well, what I'd like to do is try and get a bit of a supply of potions. And then see what other things... Because other things will need potions. Greater Recharging. And Greater Rejuvenation. I feel like these have got to be good. Yeesh. Yeah, I mean, they best be good, because some of these are expensive. But we want them. Miasma Flask. Lightning in a bottle. Miasma does not require anything particularly rare. Lightning in a bottle. Bit of honey drop. But we've actually, surprisingly enough, got quite a bit of honey drop these days. So I'm going to just have one of each of those. Honey drop, though, huh? Okay. I'm going to unpause this and allow honeyed stir fry to be a thing. Meat and veggies. We need cabbage and leafy greens, cabbage, bloody scraps. I feel like we need a big supply of meat for that. Right, so, as I said right at the beginning, we're going to have a very brief break because Freya didn't let me go for a pee before the...
Sorry, there is nothing to repeat.
I don't know what the fuck Alexa's on with. But either way, she wouldn't let me go for a pee. So I'm going to go and have fun now. So I'm going to get some music going. I think I did quite well lasting 1 hour, 20 minutes. I think that's pretty good. You can't knock me for that. I mean, you could, I suppose, but it'd be rude to do so, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with some music. Have a pee. Maybe she does it, Chosen. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, we're gonna do it. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be right back. Let's go on with it. Get on with it! Okay. See, hopefully when everyone starts waking up, they can start actually, you know, murdering these things. Kill it! Fog does need pushing. Good point. Let's get rid of people that can't level up anymore. We've got... I mean, we've got Delta Halo in there. We've got Hellfire in there. I think the Second Coming needs to get in there. But we need actual staff. Actual staff. It is what it is. We can get Pagey and Chosen in there, sure, why not? Extra repel. Let's do it. But yeah, we can push it back, and then hopefully we can get the dragon thing dealt with. And then we can start... Actually, then again, how much... Got more mana crystals we can use. Kind of feel like I want to put a mana crystal in the staff room. And a mana crystal... I don't even know where. Like outside somewhere, weirdly. Kind of want to put one here-ish. That's Scarecrow. Oh, it's broken. That'll be why. Let's not put it to 5. 4's good enough. Oh, people are beginning to repel the fog. Plural object. Mushrooms. Because mushrooms. Look at the mushrooms. Everyone likes mushrooms. I mean, not everyone. It's actually quite a contentious thing, isn't it? Mushrooms. Looks like Pagey Jr. is pretty happy and also murdering things. I think they were briefly murdering things. Huh. Like have it here. And then you can kind of fly in and out and then... Huh. So when the fog confumes structures, do the structures... Are they untouched? This is actually... I mean, that was a good push. I wonder how, yeah. Meh. A spinal cord. Jeez, not just the spine, but the spinal cord. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, because if I put, like, a little outpost here, assuming I can, with, like you say, a broom thing, people can just fast travel to the... but the... Yeah, I mean... Or pull it back a little bit. Like, to here, maybe. And they can fly in and out and... stuff. Pagey, why... Oh, you're scheduled for classes, but you're eating because you're famished. Good. Go eat. I swear to God. Yeah, these battles do not tempt me. Like, if I click on that just to see what it is, there's weird shit. It seems unnecessary weird shit. We need higher levels. We're working toward it. So anyway, the Jade thing. Here we go. So, it's right on the edge. If we wanted to bloom the thing... Jeez, we can do it. We can do it. For a moment, it was kind of like, you can't do it. But actually, we can. And we will. I don't know what this is going to do, but we absolutely need to do it. 100%. And this fog better fucking stay where it is. I'm going to speed things up a bit, I think. Or we can wait. I mean, I think that people are just going to kind of figure out and they're going to head off. Yeah, because look at that. Now that it's been pushed so far back, pushing it even further back requires a lot of other stuff. Now, the anemones, we're going to copy with settings, I suppose. Build copy with settings. Yes, no, we don't have unstable anemone spores. I don't know why. It's because I'm weird. Let's be honest, it's because I'm weird. There we go. We've got our brave students. Wild Magic Junior is heading off ahead. These students, because clearly staff cannot be obsessed with plants and animals. That is true as well, Wild Magic. Yeah, because then they can recharge at the crystal and... So you're having... I probably won't put them too far away. Like here is a thing that might be... Like, it's not too far away, so it doesn't get consumed too easily. But it is far enough away for it to be noticeably good. I'm dead fucking excited, actually. Like, I'm legitimately... I don't really know what this is all about. I know there's been mention of, like, a dragon. Because you get a Jade Dragon egg from chopping it. Which, don't get me wrong, I'd love a Jade Dragon egg. But I kind of feel like... You know, it'd be nice to not, like... kill whatever it is just to get a dragon egg. The ritual is beginning. It's kind of like just... I was hoping for a little bit more as a fancy ritual. It's just to surround the thing and zap it with the appropriate colours. Although I'm disappointed that Asaya hasn't got like a mixture of purple and green, because, you know, it was 2 purple, 2 green required. I'm okay with this. You know what? No, I'm not going to complain. There's a thing happening. Probably. What are we looking at? 3 minutes to go before something happens. Ooh. Hello. Okay. It still wants us to chop it down. But it might be that now it produces eggs on a regular basis? Maybe? I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah. It's gonna grow. Slowly. We've invigorated it. I'm so torn as to whether or not to promote people now. Not that we can, because we only have 36 Gnosis shards, but... You know what I mean? It does like laughing menacingly. To be honest, if I was some kind of vaguely sentient fog that's trying to consume a wizard school, I'd like laughing maniacally and menacingly and I'd like all kinds of evil laughter. It would be good. Let's see what weird lightning shit's happening. Second Coming is being tutored by Zenketsu. I mean, this is fair. Zappiness knows no bounds. All but 2 of our waste students, I want to say. No, 2 of, 1 to go of our waste students ready for graduation. And then we summon some more for Gnosis Shards. I think I said air ones, and air ones have just not been made. I am disappointed. Asaya, can you make wands? No, you cannot, because we need to promote you to a staff, which is what we're going to do next. God, once Asaya's job is just going to be making wands at this point. Alright, Zen. You take care, man. Catch you later. I didn't actually, to be fair. The new quests are probably worth looking at. Oh boy. So Dale wants to yeah, Dale's never gonna get that. It's just not gonna happen. Land the killing blow on 3 enemies with recommended mage level 4 or higher. Yeah. Like if we were, because bear in mind the trials stay if you graduate, if you keep them, but we're getting rid of them. Oh wow, look at that. They've got their big one. Dance in a room with an incantophone and at least 6 students or staff present. Ah. That's a made-up word. And Cassie. Ah, sleep focuser. Go 4 days in a row without ever getting very tired. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a new group. I'm gonna go extra sleep. New group. Extra sleep. Extra sleep has a new rule that they have an active, was it the quirks? No, wait. I'm being dumb. Trial. Active trial. I like the fact that he put us food in there. That was interesting. But sleep is what we're actually after. But it remembered. It remembered. Sleep focuser. Done. Extra sleep. Cassie qualifies. Schedule. Can I? Yeah. So anyone who's unhappy or needs extra sleep goes onto the mega sleep schedule, which doesn't really teach them anything. That's the only problem. I could put an extra sleep schedule thing. I think I should probably just make a sleep one so that they still get trained. But then again... I could just make a sleep-focused one. It wouldn't be difficult. To be fair, though, Cassie is not far away off from graduating, I don't think, anyway, so... Actually, then again, they are actually a little bit way away. So they can't afford to miss class. Add a custom schedule. We're going to duplicate the All Initiates one. We probably could copy that one, but and this one's going to be the extra sleep one. This one is not the extra sleep one anymore. And here, we're actually going to say far fewer chores and have a midday nap. That then will hopefully make sure that Cassie is less likely to become tired, and therefore some very minor benefits happen. Sigma does not, as far as I'm aware. I mean, you're more than welcome to one if we can figure out who would be a good... Like, what element do we need more of? Because we don't want to get overloaded with staff, but more staff is always good. Oh, there's so much here to do the thing. Delta, you love those things. We're going to keep you happy by focusing you a little bit more on them. Okay, you're not going to do that. I think it might have already been, don't do that. It's whether we can be bothered to wait. I mean, for the extra, it's a big one. It's a big one. I think we can probably graduate. Oh, we've got the research done. So that one's not going to happen. That one's already happened. We could promote Dale and Estelle. I think we're going to get rid of them. Graduate them. Dale. Estelle. Delta, you're gonna get some experience. Yeah, get rid of these two fuckers. We're gonna wait for Cassie to get that extra bonus done. Ones are not getting built. They're a rare thing that we very rarely have to actually make. Since Delta really likes it, I'm gonna say, Delta, if there are ones that need making, go make them. I've seen you're performing a ritual right now, but you know. Right, let's go and actually fight a battle. Hellfire Junior. Yeah, we opened the Jade Eggplant. Hello, Freya. What you doing on my desk? Eh? What you doing? Eh? What you doing? Eh? Little madam? Well, that is what you're doing. That is true. That is true. Well, actually... Oh, could you not press buttons on the keyboard? I don't think they're buttons that do anything. Sorry, girl. Come on. Off you get. Off you get. I mean, up onto the desk again, I suppose. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know how it works, Sigma. All I know is we have this weird plant that is now 33% grown. Oh, wow. This crow is being eaten by a trapdoor vine. The fuck? I mean, at least those vines are doing something useful. Because nobody likes crowers. Filthy crower. There's like 2 of them that are just kind of spitting. It's kind of gross, but I'll allow it. Anyway, shall we pick some research? I think we should pick research. Oh god. So, I don't think that it's a corpse yet, that Crower, though, Chosen. I don't think it's not the same as RimWorld. But they are definitely eating a crow and going to make a corpse of it. So that's a whole thing. I can't even remember what we researched last, to be fair. We now have a Lightning Wand 3. We may have other kinds of Lightning Wands. Earth Wand 3. That's a whole thing. More level 3 wands. Yeah. Recommendations, please. Recommendations. Level 3 wands. Blowing in the wind. We're blowing in the wind. Blah, blah. Blowing in the wind. Let's have a little look so that we... So we've got Flourish, which is nature-y things, wall to wall. We've got ornate rugs. Yeah. Green with envy. What is that? Emerald statue. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Carve it up. A dragon statue. Awesome. That's cool. Whole lot of support. I think that might be... Oh! A magical block that provides support without being needed to connect to the ground. I like the sound of that. Lot of support. Yeah, I like the sound of that. We've got various food stuffs. Which is all to do with fire anyway. Sweetmeats and dining tables and popping food. I will be soon, Paigey. I will be soon. We've got potion-related things. Bottoms up. That's some medical things, like curing insomnia. A calming potion. Oh, okay. So the calming potion, cheerfulness potion. So they're all kind of like used in medical things as well. Okay. A dance party, okay. So we've got various libations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and say bottoms up, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go bottoms up. Bottoms up. I think it sounds funny as well, so I like it. While everyone's voting, Paigey, let's hear this story. The one with the transparency on this is let me just... It's a bit too transparent sometimes, isn't it? Let me exit. There we go, that's a bit better. Bit more legible now. Whereabouts is the... Oh, here it is. We shall see what people want. Looks like that floating support shenanigans is high on the list. It might help with the construction of some really weird shit, actually. Not yet. I don't think we have enough. 36, yeah, so nowhere near. That's why I was trying to get some more ones made. Because it looks like one set of students isn't enough to get one person thinged. Thinged. Like anything, really. But yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of weird floating shit. Oh, you could actually have, assuming that you can build them pretty much wherever, you could have an entire, like, upper area that's just roofs with lightning rods. Build a broom thing up there so that people can fly up there, and it's just basically a roof with lightning rods above the entire school, and then people can get up there because of brooms. Get the ghost, sorry, Little Horn. Get Little Horn to go up there and build the beginnings of it. You know, get that broom thing done first. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Okay. I'm going to start reading Paige's craziness. Because Paige's craziness is definitely what we want. My name is Malik. Why is it always about me? One night, I was sleeping on my couch when I heard the sound of a crower. It was coming from my potions brewing room. I mean, it's probably about to smash my potion brewing station. I opened the door and saw Gordon Freeman was dead on the floor and covered in honeydew. I felt happy. I'm not sure what part of that I'm happy about, but anyway. I tried to escape because obviously, you know, I don't want to be framed for killing Gordon Freeman with honeydew. Then I saw the ghost of Gordon blocking the door and making the sound of a capybara. I threw a switchblade at it, but it bounced off the wall and hit me in the left pinky toe. Ah, I need that toe. And I passed. Wow. That was... like, am I weak for dying because of a toe injury? Or am I strong because I'm the one that threw the knife? These are important questions. In my new life as a ghost, I possessed an elixir and haunted Mr. Blobby. When I woke up, it was all a dream. Or so I thought. Oh god, there's more. I am Melek. One night, I was eating my snack. Mushrooms. I mean, mushrooms can be a snack. Absolutely. I've literally snacked on mushrooms before. When the room filled with bright light and a smell of rats, I was beamed into the sky. It made my spinal cord tingle. I was greeted by a terrifying alien. It looked like Bilbo mixed with a weaver bird, and he kept screaming the word slop. Then began the experiments. They removed my gallbladder, replaced it with a wand. I mean, it's odd, but not the worst thing they could have replaced it with. I looked in a mirror. I looked unpleasant. Ah, that's true. That is true. I look fairly unpleasant in real life. They mated me with Garrus. I mean, that's not the worst thing that could happen. Not to me. To Garrus, it could be terrible, but yeah, not so bad. Began colonizing new alien world. I named it Schmagenrog. Whatever. I woke up and I was next to Gale. What a terrifying dream. I mean, again, waking up to Gale, not a bad end to an otherwise terrifying situation. Level 5 ones it is. Level 5 ones it is. I thought a lot of support was going to win, but we get level 5 one. Level 3 ones it is. I don't think we have access to level 5. So research. What? I mean, I'm literally right here. But what do we have as far as water wands? I think Delta needs a water wand. So we're gonna have a little look at water wands. I should probably just do water wand. Eye for an eye. Yeah. Yeah. Meh. It was a very long story with lots of sudden, like, it was all a dream. One of the little cleaning buddies are just kind of hanging out in the kitchen. I mean, that's kind of where they get used up, I suppose. It certainly does seem like there was two dreams in there. Like it was dream set. It was basically Inception. Multiple dreams, all like inside each other. Definitely bothersome. Okay, so it's advanced, probably covering up the dragon plant thing. What would it take to repel the fog again? More than what we've got. Oh, good God, lots of rare stuff. Disgusting creatures. Die! And if I'm flagging 3 to die, I'm going to flag 3 to give up their brains. And then that one must be murdered. At least it's only the one now. I still haven't figured out the wand issue. I think Delta was going to be the one. See, Delta wants to do it. I think I should let Delta sleep. They've had a traumatic time of late. I don't think it would be a. I don't think it's kind. I don't have any spores. Unstable anemone spores. Oh, brains are appearing out of the midden jelly. Nom 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 nom. We do like a good brain. People just kill these crows. Eating our bitter rice. Disgusting creatures. I legitimately hate these animals. They're bothersome. Oh, Vintage Story. Yeah, I've played Vintage Story quite a lot, actually. I just love how intricate it is. Like the whole pottery thing. It's just, I should just stop watching that. That just, it's bothering me, you know. Yeah, creating little bases. Like that would probably... it's not far enough away, really, is it? Oh, I can't just cancel. Okay. Like, it's not going to be too far away. Just a little bit far away, you know? I don't want it to be crazy. I haven't yet, Little Horn, no. At the moment, although going back to what Sigma was saying, Vintage Story at the moment, I'm kind of off it a bit. I don't even know how or why I'm off it a bit, but I just kind of am. What is going on there? Blocked by crow nests. Disgusting. Can we just get that crow nest and destroy it? No, I'm not off it as in, like I don't like the game anymore. I just think I've played it too much and I'm not in the right mind frame to play it. There's actually multiple series about to end. I need to have multiple games to start new series. When I say they're about to end, for me they have ended. So I need to, yeah, get multiple games. I have played Enshrouded. I like it. I need to find a regular partner for that. In your words, but again, it's just one of those things where I'm struggling to get motivation for a lot of things in life. We can go down that path. Like I don't mind talking about it, but I've got a lot of issues right now. that I need to resolve. Yeah, at the moment it's like life's being like it's being fine, but it's also being shit. Like, yeah. Mental health. You gotta look after yourself, people. Whatever it takes. Seriously, take it from me. Having problems with your mental health is not a weakness. It's not something to be ashamed about. It's definitely not something to ignore. You know, you need to talk to someone. You know, it's suddenly we're having on a deep conversation. Like I find it easier to speak to people I don't know about things like this. I think hunting needs to be a higher priority. Who's famished? Delta. Go eat. God. Like, you have no reason to be, like, starving and craving recreation and whatever the hell it is. Because I could make a, no matter what you're doing, go eat thing. You see, I could make schedules that are all eat, or all sleep, or all recreation, and they would activate the moment people get to critical levels. So no matter what's happening in their lives, they then switch modes to, like, do it. I mean, I'm going back to real life things. I know I'm very lucky. Ooh, ones are being made. So I know I'm very lucky in life. Like, firstly, I'm in a first world country. I mean, that's immediately like a major issue. A major issue averted, a major cool thing. Whatever. The point is, you know, I think people who are born in first world countries like myself tend to easily ignore just how bad it could be if you were born in the average African nation or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I know Africa gets a bad rap for poverty, but there's a lot of poverty-stricken people in Africa. Also, you know, I've not done bad with life. I've got internet. I've got a computer that can play games. I've got friends. You know, I don't get to see my friends as often as I'd like, but I've got them. So sometimes I have to try and remind myself of all these things. It doesn't make life easier to deal with sometimes, though. It is what it is. It is what it is. I kind of want to put something in here. I've no idea what, though. Because obviously this has got like a small little thing that it's got. This could also have a wall, and I could do a similar kind of structure, yeah? I just kind of feel like it could be, you know? I don't know what noise that was, but it was a noise. Oh, things are being made. Pagey as per usual. More ones are being made. Oh wow, we're really like down on the wand department, aren't we? We need a level 2 air wand. I know it's not a level 3, but we don't have one yet. And that will be for whoever is Zen's junior. Once we've got all these wands made, we will then summon more students. We'll get more Gnosis shards. We can promote Messiah. All things will be good. No. Maybe I don't want to. Yo no hablo inglés. There you go. At least people are still learning. Hey, that's a good point. How is Cassie's thing doing? Wait, still only 2 in a row? Have they just failed miserably to get like... I don't know. I think they went very tired briefly, and now they're back on just 2 days. That's very disappointing. How far is Paigey off from leveling up and becoming promotable? Well, you just got to gain levels. You've learned all of the elemental shit, but your overall level just needs to go up now. What have you got as far as shit goes? Charge a mana lantern. Oh, okay. I mean, Paigey, we will get you to charge mana lanterns like top priority. You will do what you want to do, you know. We'll get that compulsion of yours sated. Yeah, because you've got the other basic bitch ones. What is that? Have purposeful, full, rested, and tranquil. Jeez. That's a lot of things all simultaneous. Doable. Absolutely doable. But it's the whole gained skill and gained XP very recently. We could always get them on a regime of being full, rested, and tranquil. Then switch them to... like, take them on a combat mission or something. Then they'll gain XP, or use them in some... What we could do is forget the lessons for a while, get them full, rested, and tranquil, and then get them to do a group project with someone. Get Gillen or Second Coming or any of the apprentices to run a group project. They will then gain experience. Okay. Remember. How is my extra unhappy thing? I just didn't realize that extra unhappy doesn't give them any eating options. Maybe we should definitely allow someone who is extra unhappy to eat. Nice to the Old Republic. That is going back a while. That is very, very true. Definitely going back a while. What I need to just double check what this is. What's that called again? Great Day Gold. Oof. Okay. Great Day Gold. Great day. Okay. It's paging. So anyone who needs a great day or is extra unhappy goes on to the don't take lessons, just eat and sleep and recreate. And then hopefully, yeah. Citizen Sleeper. Now when I finally make a decision on games to play, it will be based on what has been either on my wish list on Steam for a while, or what comments have been submitted on the YouTube thing. So yeah, you can, you know, plead your case here and recommend things, but if it's not on my wish list already or on the comment on YouTube, I will not think of its name and it won't happen. Just thought I'd mention that. We have 3 wands. Delta, what are you doing? Well, you're actually crafting wands. Or at least maybe trying. Yeah. We're close to having that 4th one. Oh, hang on. Oh, Freya, what are you doing? Wow. She just decided that that's it. That's it. Yeah, Enshrouded isn't bad. I haven't played it all the way through yet. It's one of those things I need to be in the mood to do. Moods are a fucking weird thing. Oh, there's the progress bar. I was looking for the progress bar on the wand. Oh, we need to get Asaya to be promoted. And then they can just mince out ones. We are so weak in the plant department. Oh, Into the Breach. I do have that game. Did not get into it. Like, I briefly played it, like, it might have been an hour or two, and I just did not get on with it. And I'm not saying it's bad or I'm not gonna play it, but it was one of those games where for some reason it just didn't click with me. Might have been my mood at the time, because yay! Brain things. But yeah, so it felt like the kind of game that I absolutely would like, but I just didn't click with it. So I'm like, that was annoying. But you know how it is. These things happen. I mean, I don't even 4th island area. I don't know. I'm gonna get the person who can gain experience. I know, Delta, you've made these ones. You may begin the ritual. Now, I remember I remember the game loading and the isometric thing, I think, and the robots came down and it was turn-based and there was stuff. It vaguely reminded me of, is it Fusilli on the Neo Geo Pocket Color? I don't know. It's just the whole thing. But yeah, Sigma, if you can find a game that my brain just seems to want to play, that's like a multiplayer game, I'm happy to game with you. I need to start gaming with people a bit more. Not that I haven't got people to game with, but like, it'd be kind of cool, you know? Something a bit different. Oh, Cult of the Lamb. You couldn't get into it. Oh, that's a sad time. Yeah, the VR side of things would be great if I had a space. And I could make a VR space. Absolutely. But that would, like, take over a room. Because, really, you kind of want most of a room for VR. Like, if you're going to do proper VR, then you kind of need most of a room. You can do the sit-down VR or the small-scale VR. But I just don't have the space for VR at the moment. I did play a game with fight set tactical, blah blah blah. Was it Chosen? Not old enough for you, older. Lands of Lore. Is that what you're talking about, Chosen? Thing is I moved my bed to make it easier to just kind of like make, and I moved a bedside cabinet around a bit and a light a bit, and like, so I was moving things around, and it's just now not really convenient for VR in this room. And I've got like a dining room downstairs without a table. Well, technically it does have a table, but it could fold away. But that's where a lot of the cat litter things are and cat feeding things, and it's wood floor, and I kind of want a VR upstairs, not downstairs, and revive Acolyte Antics. I think I'd have to be, I feel like Acolyte Antics is something that it's not mine anymore. And I'll explain, because that was kind of created as part of the old Discord server, which I have for years not been part of now. Though I am tempted, not for the next couple of weeks, but I am tempted to start up a Discord server. So it would be like a, initially it would be if you're a member or you are explicitly invited. Well, no, okay. Anyone can join, but you would only get to voice and you'd send messages if you are a member or you get invited. So basically, anyone currently, like Sigma and Chosen, for example, you'd automatically get permission to chat and do all of the things. Because, you know, you're regulars to the channel and blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, see how things go, I guess. It's just, yeah. Got no objection to it, really. Well, I mean, kinda. Because I don't want things to be like people missing out just because they don't have some spare cash for me. But also, it's like I don't want it open to absolutely everybody. So, yeah. At first, it would just be a place where I post announcements, people can chat while there's not a live stream going. People can post links. Like sometimes, like Paigey, for example, sent me, when she was doing one of her Kiss, Marry, Kill, Fuck things. That was a strange order to do those. I didn't know any of the characters, so she sent me like links on Twitter, I think it was. It's very much a case of, oh, Paigey's completed great day. I didn't even need to do anything. That's amazing. That's a big fucking XP one. That's a big fucking XP one. I'm actually now gonna put Paigey as like maximum, like if there's a mana lantern to charge, you abandon any job you're doing to charge that mana lantern. Oh, how's that? Oh yeah, look, the foundation. Foundation. I don't even know what I'm doing. Broom rack. Oh god, that was a lot bigger than I thought. How did I make it so big accidentally? Oh, it's so big. Oh. I'm gonna stop now. I apologize so much. Let's get rid of that. I kind of want Wonk. Yeah, Wonk. Give me that precious Wonk. We like a bit of good Wonk, don't we? We love that Wonk. I'm gonna stop saying the word Wonk soon, but it's not gonna be that soon. Wonk almost sounds like a slur. Maybe I should stop saying it. But it's not, so I shouldn't. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Look at that little building. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do in Discord. Like, I've not managed a Discord server for a while now, but I'm really familiar with the fine granular stuff that you could do like 2 years ago, let's say. So my knowledge of managing such servers maybe started getting rusty 2 years ago, and it's really, really good. I mean, it would certainly be initially it would be, there wouldn't be any voice unless I'm online to keep an ear out on things. But as time goes on, it may grow and evolve, and yeah. I'd also like to try and open up some games where people can all sort of join in and just have a bit of a laugh, you know? That was basically what the Acolyte Antics was all about. It was just getting people in for a big game. Like I think at one point we had a Left 4 Dead 2 thing, and we were doing versus mode. So it's like 4 survivors and then 4 zombie players versus. And Left 4 Dead 2 did this sort of PvP survivors versus zombies really well, the way they did it. And I think we had at one time we had 2 games running simultaneously. So we had like 16 going at once, and it was pretty spectacular. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty damn spectacular. Destroy this nest, kill that Crower. We're not interested in any of this Crower bullshit. Stop them eating the bitter rice. Kill them. Kill them! Not that the bitter rice is actually really needed. We've got quite a lot. But, you know, burn them. Cassie's just going in there to destroy the Crower nest while the mother watches. And it's like, I'm going to eat your bitter rice. You're killing my babies. I'm going to eat your rice, though, as a punishment, says the Crower. I don't know. It feels like an unnecessary... Anyway. God! Okay, so we've got a load of students for you, Zen. None of them are vivified. A lot of doggos chosen. Yeah, we're making up for doggo shenanigans. So Zen. Zen is gone, though. Oh, that's actually a shame. Zen is not going to get to choose. But then it's 9:30. I mean, we don't actually have to choose immediately. Yeah. So it may very well be that we can probably just let them train up. How's Cassie doing? Day 3. Okay, we can wait a bit. We can wait a bit. We can let things happen. It'd be nice to let Zen pick their replacement, successor. There's plenty of time. Oh, Delta, why are you so miserable? Don't be so miserable. Good God, why is that misery happening? Recreation. Why aren't you recreating? We will get more Gnosis shards. As the new students get taught, the Gnosis shards will start flowing. But it's early days yet. I think they've pretty much only just arrived. We need Delta to recreate. Why are they not? Yeah. But we've got really fucking expensive rooms. Both the staff lounge and the staff dining room are both qualifying. They're both over 50. So there's no reason why they are not recreating. And it's not like they're getting a penalty to... They're not like getting mood adjustments. They're just not recreating. Maybe I need to change the schedule. I need to maybe switch. How unhappy are they? They're pretty unhappy. I just need to... See, Delta isn't currently unhappy. Oh god, Stellaris. I mean, Stellaris is great, don't get me wrong. Stellaris is fantastic. Depending on how things go, people can get a little bit frayed nerves. Like I had one game, god, years ago now, where it wasn't that PvP was banned, but ultimately we kind of wanted it to be friendly, you know, chill. But I ended up getting put next to two other players, one of which was, well, both were kind of new to Stellaris. One of them was kind of chill and wanted to kind of form alliances and everything. The other one was chill, it seemed, but wanted to have a more military race. But they weren't necessarily into PvP. The only problem you've got, though, is that they were kind of boxed in, and they didn't really know how else to kind of get more territory. So there was this battle between me and them with territory. Now, I know the game, but I was playing a bit more of a researchy kind of industry building role, which of course can work very well. Well, the grammar... No, it is. The Incantophone is absolutely in a good room. Because bear in mind, we've got the student dining is one place. Teacher dining is a different place. So actually, yeah, it should be fine. Anyway, Stellaris. So... there was this little thing. Now, I fortified the shit out of one particular starbase, like on a bottleneck kind of junction network star. You know, basically had three directions. In one direction was my empire, and in the second direction was the other chill guys area that didn't really know what he was doing, and the third direction was the more military guy. He had a lot of military bonuses because of the way he'd build his race, and he had a strong fleet, but tactics and alliances, they win out. Well, technically this one is just students only, so this Incantophone is allowed all students, this one is allowed all staff, so he can't dance at that Incantophone. So he has to be just being annoying. Also, they're losing their edge because of victory thing. We need to go and kill things. Let's go kill things. Come on, Hellfire. Hellfire and Hellfire Junior. Let's go burn these fuckers. Let's do it. Let's go. Dinokus! Damn, hi there. But yeah, so basically the fight went badly for them, but trust me, my fleet was fairly badly damaged. So I decided that, look, I don't want to punish this guy after killing his fleet and my fleet being heavily damaged and my station being badly damaged. But I also need to at least do something. So I pushed like 1 or 2 systems into his area. I asked my ally just to hold the junction system, the Nexus system, and I forced a peace, you know? But he was so grumpy. Like, as far as he was concerned, the only way to play this kind of tactical 4K thing was to spread outwards. he didn't, I don't think he quite clicked that Stellaris, you can either spread outwards or you can spread upwards. You know, you can, there are different ways of doing it. And if you form alliances with certain people, they then can and will allow you to colonize beyond their territory, and then you got to maintain that alliance. So he kind of like, yeah, he didn't get on with it. He didn't get on with it, let's be honest. Oh, wow. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt people. I'm just gonna tentacle sweep immediately without doing anything. Double damage and then double damage again because of cleansed. Yep. 580 damage and retaliation. Bit of flame lash. Burn, little bug. That was a slaughter. That was an absolute fucking massacre. Wow. Yeah, that was horrifying. Don't even fill up. Let's just get in there and rip these back in a new one. We need multiple victories. Everybody wants to kill. It's good practice. Good practice for the folks. What's this one? Causes 20% of blah 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 blah. Incoming water damage, double damage. Okay. Boom! Good kill, Hellfire. Shadow Cloak. Do we need any Shadow Cloaks on anyone? Not really. But it makes things cheaper. Let's Flame Lash again. So that water damage is gonna do well. No, we're just gonna burn them. Wow, that was rude. Extra rude. Mega rude. Shield! So the grumpy guy, basically the game kind of fell apart. Like, we were trying to get him into the Federation that I'd started, along with the guy that was a bit more chill. But he just kind of, he just saw that defeat as being he's always gonna lose. But the thing with Stellaris, and perhaps, again, I'm guessing, I think that maybe he sees these games as they are war games. And that you win by warring. And he couldn't see how he could do that anymore. Because, yes, I'd taken like 2 of his star systems. Gave 1 to my ally, kept 1 for myself. But that was out of like 15 star systems that he had. So it was a noticeable chunk, but it wasn't, I didn't devastate him. I didn't steal half his land. But he also didn't see that if he allied with us, joined forces with us, that he could then spread out and do other things. So again, it was, again, I'm guessing, but I feel like that might well have been the issue with it. So yeah, the game unfortunately fell apart, and Stellaris games sometimes that's how they end up, which is a shame. It's a huge shame because Stellaris is such an amazing game. I think sometimes it's good from the word go for everyone to specify, I don't want PvP, and everyone to agree to respect that. And other people are like, I'd rather not. I'm not going to start anything. But if there's a reason why you want to make war with me, then let's go for it. You know, see what happens. Then that's also cool. And other people might be like, I'm going to go to war. Feel free for everyone to war with me. If I get annihilated, then that's cool as well. That again is something that, you know, it's a whole thing. True, Sigma, but the problem is the guy running the game who was unconnected to the 3 people that I've mentioned, myself and blah blah blah, they were live, I think they were live streaming or recording as well, so that the drama, let's call it drama, the drama around it kind of soured the whole thing. So, like, it wasn't a big, like, I didn't see it as a huge thing, but I can totally understand that it soured a lot of the game. There's probably ways I could have handled it better, but ultimately I was still going to do exactly what I did. You know, I was still going to fortify my borders, make sure that my industry is really awesome, you know, use my knowledge of the game to not let myself get killed, you know? Exactly. It was what it was. I wasn't particularly concerned by it all. What is it doing? What is that gremlin? Fucking gremlin. What are you doing? Oh, putting into storage. You know what? I want you to hunt that gremlin. I have no idea, Lorne. I really don't. It was nothing to do with me. Like the creating the game. It was years ago. But actually, to be fair, it didn't sour my Stellaris thing, because it was Stellaris. I've had quite a few games that have been really, really good. I'm not particularly great at Stellaris, I'm going to be honest. So a lot of the games that I've had that have gotten to their completion, I've been a relatively small player in the final end game badness that happens. But yeah, it's fun enough. It's fun enough. Oh, well, the guy's name was wrong, but I don't know what the name of their channel was. Beyond that, I don't know. We've got so many void shrooms in this little protective attic. I probably could, to be fair, put a door there and do it that way. Because I don't think the dining room really, it needs to be like anything special. Anyway, so Cassie, did Cassie learn the thing? No, Cassie is still hopefully chill. Moria. Yeah, I'm currently sort of playing. I'm not. Like, the whole Return to Moria is sort of fun, but I'm not super, like, into it. We've got an intermittent game running with a group of friends of mine, and I think I play it. I play it pretty much because it's the group of friends. I'm not super into the game itself. Would I play it again after I've finished it with them? Probably not. Once. Well, that's it. I've never played it once. On my own. See, Valheim, got it. Never played it. That might be a possibility. Although, to be fair, Return to Moria has some interesting things where, like, you're singing the mining songs and some of the references. See, I fucking love Lord of the Rings. Just so good. Even so much that I actually did the marathon. The Lord of the Rings marathon. So I watched all 6 films, extended edition, including trailers, in a single session. Got up about 5 or 6 a.m, ended up going to sleep about 2 or 3 a.m. the next day. Did not take 4 days. No, back to back. You can get it done. I did all the maths. That the original films have like 20 minutes of trailers. The Hobbit films have like 10 minutes of trailers. So like the trailers played, but I used that opportunity to feed Cat and go to the toilet and grab drink and, you know, do that kind of thing. But they were playing and I was listening and, I didn't sit on the sofa for the entire thing without moving. But yeah, it was what a great day that was. It was so fucking good. I have no idea, Chosen. I'm gonna look at relics at some point. Maybe Sigma. I mean, it would be interesting to start a game like, like a Minecraft-y type game, where a large group of people can come together to build a thing. It would be nice to actually get a little bit more community things. Maybe I'm slowly getting more into the idea of a community thing again. Maybe. On a side note, I like how these things. So Gladys now prefers eating in a room with Paige Jr. Paige Jr. now prefers. They're always symmetrical. You always get both. It would be a little. Hang on. Whoa. Bloom. Oh. We can do another bloom. What? There's a different eggplant. Jade eggplant thing. Let's do it. That's actually really nearby. See, the other one got claimed by the darkness, but this one's like really close. We still don't really know what the other one did because, oh my god, that's actually really. Let's get the broom rack higher priority. Boats. Yeah, Enshrouded could be fun. It would be one of those interesting things. It would be interesting things. Cassie, what are you like? Cassie has done the thing. I think they might end up being part of the next graduation run. Oh, I like how Gladys has like leveled up to 3, but is like really just not paying attention to their specific elemental studies. This is what you get for being a blue crystal head. Apparently they're just lazy. But yeah, I want to get the eggplants done. Because they seem to be a whole thing. I still don't really know what we're doing. But if we've got the ability to bloom an eggplant that's closer to home, that's actually got a bit more time before it gets taken over by the fog, then I'm hoping the other one is still bloomed when the fog gets repelled again. Because it would suck if by being consumed by the fog it unblooms. It got quite far with blooming before the fog took it over. It got to like 33%. So this one being considerably further away from the fog, hopefully has time to bloom. Yeah, those tentacles certainly like appearing when we get the eggplants. So it yields a Jade Dragon egg. Yeah, it's got that crower. I like these tentacles. I like them. Look! It's like, it's got this crower, it's yoinked it out the nest, and now it's going to do unspeakable purple gooey things to it. The wiggly legs, yeah, they are a bit disturbing, honestly. I mean, they're not that cute, Delta. The wiggly legs are certainly slightly bothersome. And the spitting is a bit gross, but they're fucking up crowers. Or sorry, they're fucking up cloacas, because that is what we call crowers. So we've got another jade eggplant. It's up to 12 already. So it certainly looks like you get the egg if you chop it down, and then you get a steady supply of eggs. Do we even have Jade Dragon? Hang on, what's the exact wording of it? Let's just do a search for dragon, shall we? Dragon. Here we go. Looks like natural throne. Yeah. Well, that's a whole thing. Oh, I just clicked that. No one saw me do that. Nobody can prove I did that. Ooh. This whole thing has done a thing. Broom order. There we go. So we're gonna get brooms done. Brooms? No, you didn't, Sigma. You didn't. What? I mean, what do you mean, Sigma? Saw what? What did you see? There was nothing to see. So therefore, you couldn't see anything because there wasn't anything to see. Seeing requires a thing, and there was no things. There was no seeing. Pfft. I don't know what you're on about. You're making no sense. You're making no fucking sense. I'm gonna put a chest at the back there. Look at that. People just straight in there doing the building. Doing the building thing. And everyone's kind of like, ah, shit, we have to walk back. Fuck. Everyone's just like, fuck. Let's make the chest higher priority. Oh, look, wee! You know, YouTube does not like the weird character shit, Sigma. It's like, we're holding this for review. Do you want to show this or not? It's being a whole thing. That crower's being ever so slowly eaten. They are chosen, that is true. That is very true. But more specifically, they are a Unicode character set, which includes an awful lot of stuff. Unicode's quite an interesting thing. More Unicode. Actually, YouTube didn't mind that one trick. YouTube had zero problems with that one trick. I didn't. Everyone's coming over here and then they're just flying back. I just kind of want to watch this crower getting eaten. Does that make me a bad person? I think it makes me a slightly bad person. But not like a properly bad person. I just kind of like crowers that die. And look, it's so close to death. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna allow that. I'm checking that one it didn't like. To be fair, I've never been a big fan of weird ass fonts and Unicode stuff in chats. It just kind of like, it's kind of fun a little bit. Especially if you can like make cats and things. Like there's one particular bit of Unicode that I like, which I'm gonna post now. Cause look, it's a kitty. Look at the kitty. Yeah, look, dead grower. And the trapdoor vine looks like it's focusing on that crower while it's busy eating something. In fact, he's fucking eating the jade fucking eggplant. Fuck you, crower. Leave the fucking thing alone. That's it, yeah. Get wrecked. That's it, trapdoor vine. You protect the eggplant. Yeah, who's a good trapdoor vine with your slightly disturbing tentacle undulations, but you're doing a fine job. You're doing a really fine job. I'm gonna have these nests destroyed as well. Fuck these nests up. Oh god. Yeah, there's no kitty cam. It's offline. I'm gonna press a button and do that. Override. Override. Although I will check to see if she's on the cameras, because she's not actually... I don't know where she is, to be fair. Click, click, click. She is unfortunately not in the front room. So I don't know where she is. She may very well be in a box. She's actually, after a long time, she has decided that she likes boxes. Or rather, she's found a box that she likes. That's perhaps the better way of wording it. Or she'll be in the spare room in the corner by the door that leads upstairs into the loft, where my luggage normally is. Yeah, something like that. Paigey is ready for stuff. You're not charging mana lanterns, though, are you, go? Charge those fucking mana lanterns. In fact, what priority is that, really? Like, what is that again? Oh, it's a bigger one. Like, you've done the whole Great Day thing, which I'm so happy that just happened automatically. Yeah. Charging mana lanterns is just not your thing. I'm actually gonna try and maybe schedule charging. But you are like maximum, like must charge mana lanterns. No, the luggage used to be there because I moved it because I'm going away this weekend and I wanted to check. It's my whole dragon costume thing. So I wanted to check the contents and check the claws to make sure that the claws are all glued on properly and maybe touch up the throat scoots with a bit of acrylic paint, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe. I don't know. But it's like a new space that she dislikes. I don't know why. She's a cat. She's weird. Could be anything. She could be sprawled out on the deer pelt. That's a possibility. Though she went through a phase of loving that, and now she's just kind of like, eh. Investigating the change. Exactly. You understand cat brains, it seems. Cat brains be weird. I kind of want to see what this dragon thing does. Oh, 4. That's... I mean, I only have the 1 at the moment. I got 2. Lost 1. Got a second one. Lost that one. Now I just have Freya. Freya's here to stay. It would seem like she can resist whatever curse it is that male cats cannot survive in my house. And I mean, yeah. Oh, an orange one. Oh my god. Well, you have my condolences. No, guys! You were so close to finishing the roof! Where are you going? Deaf old lady. Well, Freya is a bit of an old lady. So it is, what? There she is. She's like 16 or something. I don't know. She's not like ancient, but she's pretty, oh look, the Croa corpse is just like coming this way. Did the tentacle just kind of like kill it and then leave the corpse? The eggplant is... Oh, I need someone to fuck up that Croa. It's pecking at the eggplant. That's it. You go to sleep in your nest that we're going to fucking destroy. Leave the eggplant alone. Yeah, you laugh it up, bitch. Oh, Maine Coon, they're chunky boys. A level 3 battle. We can certainly put a couple of students into this battle. I don't necessarily want to put a lot of students in the battle. But a couple of students. Is this a level 4 thing? Let's just put the second coming in here. I can't remember this level 4 or not. I'll just mess this up. I don't think it was. But we can get the second coming sorted out. Staring at a wall. It's not because they have brain damage, Sigma. They stare at the wall because they know that's where the ghosts are. And they're staring at the ghost in the wall so that the ghost is too scared to come out and mess with whatever the fuck the ghosts mess with. It's protecting you. The Maine Coon is doing its job. It's doing its cat job. And Zora is just making sure that there's enough clear space on the table for you to have dinner. That's probably because he's being harassed by ghosts, Sigma. If you were being harassed by ghosts, you'd be unbalanced and a bit slow. So you need to, you need to understand that this is a sacrifice that he has made for you. This is like a thing of beauty. Rude. Right, it's time to burn a fucker. It's a chunky boy, and that's a spitty boy. We don't like chunky boys nor spitty boys. Well, we like Zen. Zen's a chunky boy, but that's different. It's 100% different. Let's smash. Let's just smash. Bam! 316 damage. That'll do. That'll do. And whoosh. Good burn. Slight smashies. Multi-strike. Multi-strike. Zen, you get a kill. That worked. Let's fuck him up. So we're going to start off with a good old earth armor, because that's always a good solid option. We're gonna... Maybe I should have recharged beforehand, but we're here now. We're here now. Yeesh. Delta, I'm glad you're quite... Well, you were quite tanky. You're not actually that tanky right now. You're like really getting wrecked. Yeah, Delta, you're gonna fucking fall unconscious. Jesus. Oh, I don't like that. Let's, can we can't move now, actually. You're you snaky boy. Damn it, Little Horn! Why? Why are you like this? I bet you can't turn around and go, me too, Pagey, me too. Now, can you? Oh, no, you know what? I don't even want you. No, just stop it. Stop it. Why is Delta so weak? Delta was actually very strong at once upon a time. Cause let's get some. That's gonna get a lot of armor. Although it should have, but it didn't. Why is Delta Halo not producing vast amounts of armor with casting? Delta used to do that, but it's not working anymore for some reason. I don't know what is going on, actually. Let's just get rid of one of them, shall we? This is not going well. This is why you don't send all students. Because if these guys, where there's two full-on badasses, can't even beat them. I mean, maybe? No, it doesn't seem to be. It's damage, yes, but not. I don't think you're gonna get out. I think you're gonna get traumatized again. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yep, Hellfire's fallen over. God damn it! No, Delta, I mean. Fuck's sake. What's the point in running away if you're just gonna get taken out anyway? I don't feel like there's no point in running away if you're just gonna get knocked out anyway. Like, it should roll the dice immediately, and like you either succeed or you fail. Just doggos love the warmth. Okay, they're nice and softened. Zen is just tanking like a motherfucker. So close. Isn't that the point of Orange Boys, though? You know, they share the brain cell, and your particular Orange Boy has never had the brain cell. So Delta is gonna be like, oh god, guys, please rescue your friend. Okay. There we go. I'm guessing that students can't rescue people. I mean, you're not wrong, Chosen. Though, to be fair, depending on how the genetic thing works, might not be a genie for long. Poor Delta Halo. Very powerful, but under strange circumstances, incredibly weak. Like, I don't even know what is going on there. I really don't. I really just have no clue. Begin the ritual. Oh. No, I mean... Yeah. Sorry, my brain got confused then. Just set this on him to make him stop. That's it. Maine Coons. Maine Coons can just do that. They are big. Big. The fog is laughing. Poor Delta. We need to assign Delta some badass stuff. And there's no badass stuff. Yeah. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, I need to get another cat, to be fair. Or another 2 cats, maybe. Like, my current cat is a very sociable cat. She's used to living with another cat and she's been a mother. So she may very well have had multiple other cats. I don't know specifically how many kittens she had. She may have only had the one. She was only 9 months old when she had her son. So she may have only had the one. I know very, very young mothers have fewer kittens. But, when I had my last cat, a stray, I picked up a stray, and bless him. Bless him. He was the most human-friendly cat ever. All he wanted to do was sprawl on you as close to your head as possible and just be loved. And to sleep. And to be warm and fed. And typical stray kind of, I've been starved of human love kind of cat. He was adorable. But he had zero energy or desire to interact with other cats. Well, this room is just kind of happened. It's kind of cool. So this chest, we're going to say it can have wood. Wood. We only want, say, like 100 wood in here. But that will then give it enough to make some brooms. Odin. Good old Odin. He only had one eye. Hence the reason why I called him Odin. You know, I have a cat called Freya. And she's pretty and beautiful. Her son was Balder, who died, which is kind of, yeah. But then I got Odin. The stray, and he had one eye, so he had to be called Odin, obviously. But bless him, Odin unfortunately got sepsis, and yeah, that didn't work well. I feel like my house might be cursed. Like male cats just can't live here. I don't know. But it is one of those things, you know. Odin was like the happiest cat while he was here, but he literally ignored Freya completely. Like, no part of him wanted to interact with Freya at all. He was a stray. If he had got a human and that was feeding him and petting him, why does he need to interact with other cats? So he just avoided her. And I think that she took exception to that. Because it's like, this is my territory. You need to interact with me. But Odin was like, eh. So, yeah, one of those things. But I do want other cats. Maybe if I get a couple of cats that are like younger cats that are siblings, they'll be like used to social stuff, and they'll see Freya, and she's a fluffy cat. She's big looking, and they'll be like, "Oh, hello, older cat. I hope you don't mind us being here." And Freya will be like, I suppose not. And then they'll be okay, you know. and then that's okay because they've done the thing. that is like, they want to be social with her. They want to have a hierarchy. Maybe. We'll see. That's also a possibility, Joe. He didn't show any fear. He just kind of avoided Freya, like a just kind of, oh, she's inconsequential, I guess. Exactly, Sigma. She may very well kick in with her maternal instincts and just be like, oh, I remember how to deal with these. Put them in their place. And also groom them. But put them in their place. Stuff is happening. Shards are building up. Oh boy. And we're getting things crafted. Stuff's happening. Okay, cool. At some point we're going to have to decide which of these is going to be Zen, but we can hopefully leave that until next week. I think it is time to promote Asaya. What's this plant doing? Hang on, whoa, let's just 93% grown. We're going to wait. I mean, that is true. That is true. If you want to be an air wizard, then yeah, or you want to come back next week, Sigma, and like have a choice of what element you want to represent. We can also do that. Because the way I see it, if you want to be in there, you can be in there. Who's walking? Wild Magic. Why are you just walking? Like you absolutely could have just. Oh, then again, you might have walked from the little hut, I suppose. Kind of a cute little hut, actually. We need lighting, though. We need lighting. Although I like the fact that the glowy thing does actually produce lighting, so we need like the most minimum of lighting in here. We could just literally just put a brazier. I want to put a brazier. The brazier in the corner there. Yes, a brazier. Oh, the jade eggplant. So you chop it? But weren't we gonna chop it before? Or does this then regrow? Or... I'm so confused right now. Because before it said chop it to get a dragon egg. A brazier? Yes, and you have to roll the R's, I don't know why. But a brazier is basically like a bowl on legs where you burn stuff to produce fire. A brazier. So I'm so confused by this jade eggplant. It said you could chop down the unbloomed version to get a dragon egg. So we bloomed it. Now it says it's grown 100%. And we can chop it down for a jade dragon egg. We're chopping it down. We're gonna do the thing. Asaya, what are you doing? Scheduled for eating. Yeah, but how hungry are you? Not really that hungry. Brazier. Brazier. Yeah, there's no obvious alternative to just chopping. Yeah, I'm just kind of like assumed that there'd be something more to just chopping it. I don't know. You best behave yourself, Trapdoor Vine. Behave your fucking self. No valid storage. Fuck. Ugh. It's just gonna sit there and decay, isn't it now? And we've destroyed the plant. And we don't have the thing that's needed. Ugh. This is the thing with some games. You don't know what you need to do. Now, is it that there's no valid storage because... Well, no, because we've got to... Let's see what the... Egg. So we can put unripe eggs in storage. We just might not have... We literally don't. We need the big chests. We're the big chests. So the first things first, I'm going to store it in the chest in this room. So in this room, we're going to do contents. We're going to do unripe eggs. Well, no, we're going to specifically say jade dry. Well, whatever. And then we're going to get Asaya to store the egg. Take the egg into storage. No, I'm going to call it braziers. That's how I call it. Wild Magic is just staring at a light. Okay, so we now have a Durg egg. A Durg egg. A Durg egg. A Durg egg. It's getting late. You know it's getting late. When I just start repeating myself because it sounds weird. Durg egg. Durg egg. Durg egg. Durg egg. We've got a Durg egg. God. Why? Why am I like this? Why? No, I refuse to reoxygenate myself. I will stay in the state of idiocy. We've got a Durg egg. No, the crazy is, I think, why most people are here. So what we basically need to do is wait for that research to do. I definitely need to call it a session, I think. I am often right. I'm also often wrong. I think often is not over 50%, is it? No, I don't think so. Pagey, recharge shit. Now hang on. Refill Mana Lantern. I'm gonna force Pagey to just refill all the lanterns even though they don't need it. Just to get that shit done. Oh, we got a whole bunch of spectral cloacas. And don't correct me on the pronunciation of Crower when I say cloaca. There's reasons, because I think it's funny, because I love toilet humor. I suppose... Well, no, because he's saying more often. You could turn around and just go often, but more often? Well, that's different. I feel like often is... No, I don't think it's definitely... Yeah, we're just going to go around and fill all these up. Because then that's more. Now you're just making shit up. Like if I said I often... You are your own source. Trust me, bro. I do like the whole trust me, bro thing. It's such a good meme. Because so many people actually genuinely use it. Okay, Pagey. I want you to go and refill that mana lantern now. What you gonna do now, eh? Oh, you're gonna do the sensible thing and broom your way there. We could promote a sire. That is true. We've got an egg. I feel like we should. And then we've got like a dedicated plant mistress. Let's do it. And then we can call the stream, I guess. Dedicated. Oh no, what? What's going on here? Oh, bugger. We got issues, man. Auditorium or Great Hall? Auditorium. Why is it an intermediate ritual already? It looks like we may have so many staff that we now require higher levels of things. Okay, so it must not be private. That's easy to do. I think we may have to do this next episode. Like, I would like to make Pristine is again easy to do. Elevated is just like no adjacent or foundation. So it just needs to be high up. Okay. Adjacent. Oh, I see. It's nothing below. Yeah, it's side by side is fine. Well, you would think that, Sigma, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? We can definitely check the new relics. Pagey is now very close to having that charger silver. Yeah, new relics. I agree. We need to have a little look at the new relics because we've done quite well with that. We have mage related things. I like that. That's 5 out of 7, but nobody's got it equipped. So it's like it's leveled up. But Hellfire will definitely cook things quicker. We can give that to Hellfire Junior. I think Hellfire Junior is going to be the new chef. So I kind of feel like you need the meal cooking thing. You get the meal cooking thing. What have we got? This Enshrouded, the hair teaser. It's like a comb. Mage's dark work spells have 10% of doing that. Oh, so that's useful for making people's dark magic higher level. Well, I like this one. It's like keeps people cheerful. But only if they like fire. Fire! We definitely need to put some of these into plinths. Like, I haven't done any plinth stuff. Let's switch that out. Which side should I put it? That side? Yeah, I can name them. You guys can still read the benefits, I guess. Oh, it's a shame that this isn't something Pagey can have, because Pagey is the quilter, the quilt extraordinaire. Pagey's got one. Yes. So basically, names on the top left. Top right, not left. What? What are you blathering on about? No, I like this. Dale's Quill of the Tailor. Paigey could do that. I know that Paigey's going to potentially retire soon, but still. Do it. Relics. Yeah, I can see that. Say, pity that couldn't have been Paigey, but this one's Paigey, so that's fine. Ooh, this invigorating curio is good for mana regeneration. Chosen doesn't get into very many fights. But you know what? Oh, and excuse me. Excuse me. You like small carcass meals. You're just trying to fit in with the wolves. Let's be honest, Chosen One. You're just trying to fit in with the wolves. We've got a lot of relics. We've got so many. We need to really go through these. Find out which ones we need to shove in a relic room. Find out which ones are good for actual people. Like Asai is going to be potentially brewing and wand making a lot. So, you know. Paigey Jr. can get the Globe of the Tailor. I feel like we've got so many relics at this point, and we're imminently about to get a load more relics when we decide exactly... Well, Zen... Basically, Zen has a minimal amounts of time at the beginning of next Wednesday's session to decide which of these little doggos and a crystal they want to replace their current dude. We can certainly glance at them. I kind of need a pee as well. In fact, you know what? You are on the ball, generally Chosen One. So I would like you to remind us to do this next session, because I kind of need a bit of a pee at this point. I can hold out for 3 minutes or something like that. Let's just also mute the game, shall we? But I kind of need to just call it at this point, I think. You know? It's been a thing. It's been a thing. So yeah, it has been an episode. An episode has occurred. You probably will, Chosen. You tend to be a bit more on the ball on, like, remembering to do things in the game than I am, and than most others are, so... That's fair, Paigey. That's fair. I mean, me remembering that, Sigma, I will do my best. Probably should have said before the session ended, and I closed the game down completely. Oh, man. Alright, Didicus. Well, yeah, it would be nice to see you more. It would be nice to see you more, man. It's how many years have we kind of known each other, sort of? It's been a while. It's been a while. I still, Didicus, remember that D&D session that... I think it was Pathfinder, actually. What was it that you tried to run? It was a long time ago. And I wanted to be like that kobold, like, chef. And there was like a ship. And Blue was part of it. And he was a pseudo-dragon. There was a lot going on. It wasn't ideal. I think you had family members that kept fucking rudely interrupting you as well. So, but if you tried things and you fail, then at least you tried them. That's the way I see it. Hey, there's so few people that are actually willing to try and do things like DMing and GMing. Married? I got the impression you were basically just a kid when we first met. Like, I would say met, but you know what I mean. It's like online, whatever. Married? What the fuck's going on? Oh, they grow up so quick. And yeah, as Sigma says, congratulations. That's the... congratulations. I mean, that's close enough. Oh, geez. So you were a little baby. Little baby when you first started getting into the channel. God, way to make a mage feel old. Not that I didn't already feel like can you feel old in a nice way? Like, is that a thing? I suppose probably, I guess. Oh, the build event. God. TeamSpeak as well. I can be what I want to be, Chosen. I have enough alcohol in me now to be at least something, maybe not wine. I mean, the Minecraft videos, the very first ones that I did were like, that was 15 years ago. It happens, Little Horn, it happens. Age is one of those weird things. I've suddenly got energy and bladder related things have faded slightly. But yeah, it's a long time ago. Like, what is my oldest? Here we go. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna look it up. So studio.youtube.com. That's what we YouTubers use. Studio.youtube.com. Not that it's gonna get you anywhere if you don't have anything on there. Content, videos, sort by date. Shit. My very first video was back on the 20th of February, 2010. 2010. We are talking well over 15 years ago was my very first video. 18th of August 2010 was Let's Play Minecraft Season 1 Part 1. There was a lot of shit going down. But yeah, the Easter events, it all started kicking off a little bit a few years after that. Yeah. I should probably do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the thing. Fucking ridiculous, isn't it, Sigma? Makes me feel old because you were so young, and you feel so young because I was so old. Like, I was a full-on adult with a full-time job and a career when I first started YouTube. It was like on a whim that I did it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. 28's not old. You're basically a baby. You're a baby. 28. Now wait until you're like 40. Then you're allowed to feel old. Good for you. I suppose, Little Horn. I suppose. I'm 46. And there you go. It's not often I reveal personal information, but that's not exactly that personal. But I'm 46. It's oh, my shoulders. Don't even get me talking about my shoulders. I'm just like, what the fuck? Well, I'm only Gen X. I'm almost a millennial. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm only like 3 years away from being a millennial, but I'm actually Gen X. Yeah, in 40s. It's one of those things. It happens. It happens. I'll ever think about it. It'll be interesting to have these sorts of conversations over Discords, to be fair. So I'm definitely I'm feeling like I want to do a bit more community stuff. We'll see though. We'll see. I don't know how it's gonna go. But anyway, I'm gonna do the whole outro spiel. Maybe I won't do the outro spiel. I don't know. You can read some names. You can see them all on the screen right now. Read the fucking names. Look at the people that are supporting me or who, through Darth Malak being ridiculously generous, are on the list because... I'll take a piss when I fucking want. And the rest of my day, it's like 10:30 at night, dude. Oh no, Paige, if you're gonna start writing down the names in the chat, if you start, you best mean to go on. You know? I feel like that's maybe what you were doing, Paigey. It's a lot to type. It's a lot to type. Thank you to all of my adepts. Thank you especially to Darth Malak for just being silly generous with so many gift memberships. Like, I couldn't even read off the gift memberships. I think it's like 15 active gift memberships that Darth Malak has put forward. So what the fuck is going on? I love it. We all love Malak when they turn up. Mostly because they sound like Malak. So therefore that's good. Paigey, thank you. Oh man. We also need to, as Freya is reminding us politely, to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon, because apparently YouTube likes it when you like videos, so please do that, because it helps. Oh boy. Paigey's doing it! You're doing it! I'm gonna stay live until you're finished, unless you stop and start dragging it out, because I do actually need to pee. What was it? Wild Magic. Where are we at now? Oh man. Get minty. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we love you, Paigey. What would we do without our Paigey? What would we do without, like, a lot of you guys, to be fair? Like Chosen and Little Horn. Like, we've got so many regulars. And Sigma pops in every now and again. Quite infrequently, but still, you know, you appear. You know, it's great. I think the Sunday stuff's a bit more popular. And to remind people, to be fair, it's a good opportunity to remind people, there will not be a RimWorld session this Sunday, because I'm away for the weekend, going to a convention, and I will be being weird, and getting drunk and chatting with friends and playing games and dressing up as a dragon, and there'll be lots of crazy things happening. It's going to be great. Oh, you're doing the apprentices as well. You just want to drag things out, don't you, baby? I normally don't name the apprentices. Oh. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Little Horn. I'm glad you enjoy it. You picked the quick option there. It was great. Yeah, me. Yeah, that's true. King Neokai has not been around for a while. Hey, BST or GMT, depending on the time of year. Absolutely, it's the best. I'm kind of glad that we don't have. I'm kind of glad that we don't have these guys. Yeah. Look at that. Look at those guys. That's an up-to-date list as well. But you don't get to see those guys, because otherwise you're gonna keep typing, aren't you? I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Paigey. You've taken a relatively quick, because there's too many of them, and it's just like, I don't know, it's like distracting, because ultimately it's Malak that's to be celebrated when it comes to gift memberships. Shit, yeah, you could kind of rewind it and pause it. Fuck. So I think it's more like it's a distraction from what Malak's doing. Anyway, they're there. It's a thing. Shit. So, oh, I love you guys. It's so good. It's so good. Chosen, you don't have to also do it. Fuck. Oh, no. So, I appreciate you all. Really do. Love you guys to bits. It's you make the live streaming from something that is just playing a game for fun into something that is, it's just, I don't know. There's just enjoyment and surprise and there's a comfort there. You guys make it actually really, really like this extra level of comfort, even though you're all fucking crazy. Maybe that's probably part of it, to be fair. Oh boy. I'm gonna call it now though. As much as I love you and as much as I want to chat with you, as mentioned, I'm like on the final gush now. Like if I go into the 5 minutes, I might actually just ruin this chair of mine. It's really, really pressure. There's a lot of pressure going on down there. So I'm gonna call it. Oh my god. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna interrupt Sigma. So until next time. Which will be next Wednesday. Cheerio. You maniacs.